25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about after this year. So them fights can still happen. But after this year, I'm out of it.
Could we see you with Shakur before you go?
For what? Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. The Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga.
So
I keep screaming this nigga name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who say that
y'all
he might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might?
Tank Davis brings up retirement as if he leaves something for you to long for or to miss. He hasn't produced or done anything, so there's nothing to long for or miss. You know what I'm saying? He's saying like, people going to be somber about it. How? When you offered nothing to the sport of boxing. Tank is a talented little fraud. That's about it. A talented little fraud with no ambition. No ambition and no mind of his own. It's almost rare to see somebody with this level of lack of ambition with somebody like Tank. But at the same time, he's been able to climb to the top of boxing doing absolutely nothing. Okay? You can't blame Tank for that. That's a reflection of boxing and the fans. Fans play a big role in this, But now can you see why Jaron Ennis is choosing to go the route that he's going? Because success leaves clues, and so does failure. And whether it's good or wrong, if this is what it takes, if he can get that kind of money, if he can get to this level of the sport, fighting those kind of guys, well, hell, I'm going to do it too. I already said it set a bad precedence. I called it the Saul Davis effect. I know y'all seen the video. This is the problem with praising dudes who don't do stuff that they're supposed to do when they're supposed to be the face of boxing. But who cares? Let him retire. He didn't bring nothing to boxing but fingernail polish and purses. I mean, let's just be real. Had a lot of love for Tank. I still got a lot of love for Tank. This dude is just soulless. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing about him. And to hear him talk about Shakur Stevenson, why y'all even bringing him up? Why y'all even bringing him up? Getting all emotional like that. Shit, he's not reacting like Shakur ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? If Shakur ain't done nobody, if Shakur ain't done like you real emotional. But this is where Tank hang himself. Because he said, what has Shakur Stevenson done? Question, what have you done? How can you, as somebody who's done absolutely damn near nothing in the sport of boxing, going to say that you don't want to fight another fighter based off he ain't done nothing? You ain't done nothing either. And what makes it worse, Errol Spence already called this out.
He don't like no, he get in the track.
Nigga, shut your ass up. Talk way too much, bro. You talk way too much.
Yeah. I tell you, I can back it up.
You back it up with who? Who you back it up with?
What's your fighter? It could be either one. It don't matter to me. I'm happy.
Yeah, you heard, but you don't fight nobody, bro.
Okay.
You don't fight nobody.
You here for a check, brother.
Fight for?
You here for a check. You here for a check.
You here for a check.
Errol Spence called him out to his face. And what was Tank Davis' reply? He had none. Because he knew there was nothing that he could say. He knew that. That's in front of the world. Defend yourself. If Shakur ain't done nothing, and you talking like you have done something, and Errol Spence told you you don't fight nobody, and all you got to say is, all right, Because he has no rebuttal. He can't defend himself. He know he hasn't fought anybody. So to talk about Shakur Stevenson as if bringing him up, he's offended because he hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done nothing at all either. So it makes no sense. You could at least get a fan some of what they want, but you're not going to get it. But this is the problem with this type of fan base. I like Tank, but I don't cape for Tank. I like Tank, but I don't accept everything that he do. You know what I'm saying? The problem with, and you know what, I hate to have to put PBC fanboys out there because I'm not one of those PBC guys who like to trash somebody just because you like PBC. I ain't on that. But let me show you the problem with you PBC guys. You know what I'm saying? Cheerleading for a boxing promotional company like it's a damn gang. You guys produce shit like this. You see this? This is one of the best boxing cards I have ever seen in my entire life. And this fool wants you to boycott it. This is a PBC fanboy. This is what... Do you see how dumb this is? Now you wonder why the sport of boxing is so jacked up. You take one of the dopest cards in boxing and you want to protest it? Man, y'all are just super retarded out there. It makes no sense. But it's stuff like this that allow Tank to be what he is and then get what you get. But then again, if you trace it back even further than that, you also have to look at Canelo Alvarez. Because don't think Tank Team wasn't looking at Canelo Alvarez and what he doing and say we want to do the same. And don't think Jerron Ennis wasn't looking at Team Davis team and thinking we want to do the same. This is why I have a common theme on this channel. If you treat everybody fair, nobody can hide, but y'all don't want to do that in boxing. Okay, y'all want to be man fans. Y'all want to be bigots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to race jump. Y'all want to flag jump. Y'all want to do everything but base it off some damn skill. And supposedly, we all supposed to be grown men acting like this. Let his ass retire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if anything, if I was there, I'd be like, well, do you promise? Do you promise to retire after this year? You promise? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe his ass going nowhere, man. Tank just talking out the side of his mouth. One thing you know about Tank, Mr. Tweet and Delete, you can't trust shit that come out his mouth. He can't stand on nothing. He can't even leave a tweet up, grown ass man. Tank is a damn joke and I'm tired of him, man. Sick of Tank, man. I supported him about as much as you can support somebody that's doing the duckery and the fooling and all the fingernail polish and suspect shit that you can do for a fighter like this, man. It ain't about supporting this. It ain't about supporting because he's black. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it, man. Tank ain't shit on the stick. Talk about Mr. Black fighters don't sell, but they show up here trying to sell you a black on black fight, ain't they? His whole team full of shit, man. Point blank and period. His whole damn team full of shit. So if he talk about retiring, I just hope he keep his damn promise at the end of the day. Because I'm tired of people like him setting the precedent and being part of the group that, I don't know, that people look up to or has the star factor. That's the problem with boxing. Everybody that's in boxing that's really about that life, y'all fucking hate them. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. From Anui to Crawford to Usyk right on down. Y'all like the losers in boxing. Y'all like the pretenders in boxing. Y'all like the Jake Paul of boxing. That's what y'all like.